Kyle Meredith Weekly Feed, one half of Mumford & Sons.
Just a half.
Yeah.
The better half.
I actually had to think about my math on that. That was not a good moment in my life. Hi, guys.
All right.
Yeah, it's good to see you both.
I saw you on the steamboat, right?
You last saw me on the steamboat. We were in the steamboat in Louisville. Because
Little gig.
Because that's what everyone said. Mumford & Sons are in town. We have to put them on someplace old-timey.
And it was like a 100-year-old steamboat.
Yeah,
Is that
still
right?
operational.
We had this dream then, but we haven't let go of, which I think is not going to happen. Well, we want to happen.
It's a pipe dream.
It's a pipe dream. And we want to do a tour down the Mississippi on a steamboat. Set up a stage on the,
Right.
it's going to take a hell of a lot of work.
Yeah, people have done this. You can do
Have
it.
they done it?
Yeah, well, it's not like regularly, but I'm saying it's not impossible. Like, it's been done.
It's
so
an attainable dream.
you can do it.
Would that be the right boat, though? What was the name of that boat?
That was the Belle of Louisville.
The Belle of Louisville.
The Belle of Louisville, yeah.
How's she doing?
She loses about half the time, I think, on the Great Steamboat races. We get beat out by, like, the Spirit of Jefferson or the Star of Cincinnati or something like that. So
Your steamboat knowledge is fairly extensive.
thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that about you. It's one of my favorite things about you, Carl.
It's always been one of my favorite things about you.
I probably...
You know what I think? You know what I love about this guy?
Go on.
Really knows his steamboats.
Loads of steamboats.
I probably learned all of that the day that you guys were there. So my knowledge. Wilder Mind is a great success. I know everyone was a little bit like, oh, okay, all right, they're going to do it. They're putting themselves out there. But it's a great success. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And I know the subject matter that goes along with it and the sound, you're more than sound. Does it feel like that? Like that's what we're talking about this time around. Like every album has to have
Maybe
the story.
Maybe a little bit. It's totally understandable, you know. Like that's a lot of the time. It's your kind of it's like your compass, you know, for music or for new music is, you know, what's the sound like. But I think like we've been feeling that the songs will come from the same place, and that at times sound. Well, most of the time for us, sound is sort of a vehicle for a song, you know. So we wrote these songs and we felt like the sound could be slightly different to support the songs. I don't think it's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater or anything, but it was what we were feeling at the time, and we just got to follow our noses really, and we got to do what we want.
Did you guys anticipate any of the backlash? Because as you get more famous, you also get more backlash for no specific reason.
Yeah, I don't really know. We never really minded so much because we just really love the records. We love making it, and now we love playing it.
But then I'm going to accuse you of being smug, Winston.
Nicely done.
Why smug?
Because you like your own record.
Well, it's like, unlike the
see
first
what I'm
two.
doing here?
Yeah, the first two, which I don't like so much.
You don't like the first two?
So that averages out. I'm being quite modest. No, maybe not. Not modest.
I enjoyed you on the first two, for
I
what
think
it's
the
worth.
first two are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't swear.
Gratuitous
we're live.
fucking.
Don't swear,
No,
we're live.
gratuitous fucking. We're going for it.
Okay. Gratuitous fucking.
What about the lyrics, though? You know, the great thing about, I guess the thing that stood out about those first few records is, you know, lyrically it almost seemed like you were coming from a dark place, and you get to album 3, and here's the success of your lives, and you're in great relationships, or the successes of your life. You know, here you know you're on top of the world. You're one of the biggest bands in the world now, and you go to those lyrics. You know, do you still say, I want these to come from a dark place, that I need to find heartache? Because seemingly...
No, I don't think needing to find heartache is a good enough excuse to try and write songs. I think like good writers just are able to write from whatever position they're in, and also empathize with other positions and be able to write. So there's certainly instances in songs where we're singing from a first-person perspective, but that person isn't necessarily us, right? And like all my favorite writers do that really successfully. Of course, like we don't really explain to people when we're doing that, so we just do it, and it all has to kind of sound coherent or cohesive, and we just sort of crack on. But no, the lyrics. I mean, we wrote our first love songs on this record. It's much harder to write a love song than it is to write a heartbreak song.
But isn't it? Do you find it harder to write either of those when you're actually happy in life?
Well, I mean, it's quite a big assumption that you're making that we're happy. I mean,
I don't know that you're happy.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my trick to pull
we
it
are
out
very,
of you.
we're very lucky with the band that we've had such great successes, but it's still like hard work, and that it's not like, you know, we work really hard to try and match that sort of like good fortune that we've had. But then, you know, no one's got it good all the time. Like,
sure,
you know, there's always something wrong in life, right? So there's something. Hopefully, there's something good as well. That makes it a little bit more bearable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think Seeking Darkness as a writer, in any form of writing, is a really dangerous thing. My grandma said that to me. She was like, never seek darkness because it will come to you eventually. It just happens. Life's like that. It's a dark place. So don't look for trouble. It will, trouble's always going to happen. Because that's part of life, isn't it? So I think songwriting, when it is autobiographical for us, I think it's cathartic. It's like getting shit off our chest. Sometimes saying stuff we can't say in real life, just getting that side of stuff off. But then as Marcus says, sometimes you're writing empathetically from another person's point of view. There's no rules to it.
Right. Yeah, with Kansas City, when it came out, the timing, was that in a way at all? Because when I look at Wilder Mind, and this is a kind of a reintroduction to Mumford & Sons, and then Kansas City explodes, and it kind of sounds a little bit like where you came from. What do you look at that as bad timing, or as just more success?
Oh no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was bad timing. I mean, I don't. It wasn't like it was. Everywhere. It was, and it was before Wilder Mind as well.
But I'm saying, as you're reintroducing yourself, and like, oh, we're gonna do this new thing, but here's this, Well,
I mean, we love all our children,
Sure.
So I'm really proud of getting to be involved with the Basement Tape stuff, and seeing Jim James over there in the corner. I made a new friend.
Our Louisville boy, right there.
Yeah, your boys, exactly.
Yeah.
No, it was. I felt really lucky to be involved in that, and we always encourage each other to go off and do different things, collaborate in different ways.
The open marriage.
We grew up playing.
Right.
Yeah, it's like an open marriage. We grew up playing in tons of different bands, and none of us now just play or just do one thing.
And open marriages are always the most successful marriages.
I saw the wheels turning over there. I was just waiting for it.
He's got you, man. He's got you.
Just setting you up. Guys, I know you got to go. You got a lot to do. I want to thank you both so much. Congratulations on all the success and the great record, and it's a pleasure.
Cheers.
And we'll see you on the Steamboat Tour.
We'll see you on the Steamboat
All right, we're
Tour.
all going to do it. It's the sequel to the movie.
All right.